everybody, it's Maggie Mulhern from Modern Salon. I'm here with Amanda Harsch, an ambassador for Malibu C Pro, and we're doing a whole thing, a photo shoot here at the Water Street Studio, and a whole thing on extensions. And Amanda is an expert on extensions and cuts them beautifully. So we were talking about how to get the best when you're cutting extensions, and we don't have a mannequin head, we couldn't find another model, so guess who's been called into duty? So Amanda, take it away and show us how to best cut extensions.
Okay, well your first hint is to order an extension that is going to be a little bit longer than your client's natural hair. That way you're going to get that perfect seamless blend when you color them, if they're going to be 4 pops of color or if you're going to be adding any length or bulk into their hair. When we are cutting extensions, we want, bear with me here, we want to first put the hair down and then see how much longer it is than your client's natural hair. We want to be able to blend that hair, so I enjoy using my Hanzo shears and go about halfway down and just start slowly slide cutting. This way we're almost removing more bulk from the ends, so then it's going to blend naturally into your client's natural hair rather than being kind of chunky on the ends. Another really great tip to do so would be to elevate your client's hair out. Take your handy dandy thinning shears, and then we're going to simply just point cut through the ends of the extension only, diffusing that, so when it lays down you're going to have a beautiful natural blend.
So when do you use a razor?
I personally don't like using razors for my extensions. I feel like I get more customizable with my shears and with my thinning shears. So that's my personal approach, but I do know some people who do prefer razors.
Okay, and what about cutting tape-ins versus clip-ins versus bonded?
Okay, so the biggest thing with clip-ins is you want to make sure that they're in there, because they will have a tendency to slide, and then if they're sliding while you're cutting, you're going to end up cutting too much. When you're doing tape-ins, those are pretty secure, but remember that they're going to be in there in chunks, so make sure that they're blending and paying attention to your client's natural hair and paying attention to their layers.
Okay, so for clip-ins, you said make sure it's in there.
Yes.
I've seen people tease.
Yes.
Any tips there?
One of my favorite things to do is maybe put a little bit of dry shampoo or texture spray at the place where you're going to actually clip this in. I give it one good tease just to ensure that it's going to stick in there and not slide out as I'm trying to cut.
How do you make your client feel better that you're not cutting your hair? Because we see that with models all the time. They're like, oh wait, are you cutting my actual hair? What tips would you have to salon pros?
What I would do, honestly, is sometimes I show them what I'm doing and I'll elevate it just slightly so that it's going to drop the client's natural hair, and I'm only actually going to be cutting the extension and not their hair that they're trying to grow out.
Okay, and the other thing that we were talking about is prepping extensions. We did that today. We used all Malibu C Pro.
Yes.
And you say that works because why?
It works because a lot of times any kind of hair that you're buying is going to have a coating over it. It's processed, and if you try to cover over that coating that they have on it, you're just going to end up having spots all over. So in order to have an even application, you're going to want to first shampoo, Malibu Undo Goo, and then dry, and then apply your color.
All right, I love that. Any other tips? Any other things that I forgot to ask you?
Get into extensions. Extensions are wonderful. They're awesome ways to add pops of color, add length, or just add a little bit of bulk. They're awesome, and you should keep them in your salon at all times.
And they're a nice profit center.
Exactly. Awesome upcharge.
Yeah, and it's also great for the client, because what client doesn't like to have extensions?
Yes.
You know, even if you have a lot of long, thick, voluminous hair, yeah, the clients always love it anyway. That was great. Thanks. We've had a great shoot today. We've had a lot of fun, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's running in our January issue. And thank you so much for joining us today. We've had a lot of fun.
Thank you so much for having us.
All right, bye.